Hello, family.
Hola, familia.
Welcome to our channel.
Yes, welcome back to our channel.
This is our podcast number 3.
That's right. Podcast 3.
Today, my gosh, this camera has tried us. What did you say?
Yeah, but I think we thank goodness got it figured out and it's looking rather nice.
Yeah, that's our dog opening the door. So, did she just go in the bathroom? Yep,
so.
she did. Well, that's how well we've trained our dog. We have a golden, doodle.
You'll actually go in there.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Probably gonna chew up our laundry, but that's all right.
Yeah.
So today we have decided, because we did not prepare as well as we should have, we just put a bunch of questions in a cup. And
yeah, well, I think you wanted to do like a couple's question and answer video, which is nice.
yeah,
So we'll see how that goes.
we'll see how it goes.
And okay, right away, the first question. Do you want to answer first, or you want me to answer first?
I think you go first.
Okay, sounds good. First question.
Maybe we
Picked
should
at
have
random.
we should have introduced what exactly we are going to be doing. No.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
So we have a cup right here, and we got a bunch of questions that we put in there to get to know each other better,
Yeah.
and hopefully we do.
These questions come from the internet. This will help us get to know us
we
better.
should be citing.
Okay, first question for me, Beto. Yours truly. Name 2 things on your bucket list.
Yeah. I
right.
would love to know.
All right, 2 things on my bucket list. Well, the first thing on my bucket list.
Before you croak.
Right. Well,
I'm sorry.
the first thing that I want on my bucket list is I want to be kicked out from a bar. You know, you always hear about those things that happen. And
You've never been kicked out of a bar.
And before I die, I want to be one of those people that are like, "You're too rowdy. Get out of here, stranger."
I would never see that happen to you.
We don't want to see your face out here no more.
You are so conservative. I don't think that would ever happen to you.
You know, just like they'll be like, your fists are registered weapons. Get out of here.
Anywho,
So that's gonna be my first thing.
you know, on our first video, we talked about our New Year's resolutions is to be.
To go to 10 bars.
Have we even done one?
Not yet, but it's still January, so we
We'll
got a lot
let you
of time.
know. One of those. Hopefully, you get kicked out
Yeah.
for being too rowdy.
For being too rowdy. That's it specifically. Well, I should say it doesn't have to be for being too rowdy, but one of my bucket list items is just to be kicked out of a bar. So
Wow.
that's right.
Here, I wanna climb Mount. You know, what is the highest mountain?
The Mount Everest. I don't really feel like I would
I
ever
don't
want
think
to climb.
I would even climb the hill down the street.
Right. I don't think I want to ever climb Mount Everest or go to, I don't know. A lot
Yeah.
of my traveling stuff is because I love going just back to Mexico. I think that's my favorite. And I've already done it. So, you know, like there's never this thing of like I want to race around the world or anything like that. Okay, second item before you open yours. Second thing that I want to do as
Oh,
a
I'm
bucket
sorry.
list.
Yeah, you didn't say the second thing.
Second thing as a bucket list. I want to. I want to say. I don't really have a second thing as a bucket list, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. So, your turn. I had 2 things and I can't remember it. So go ahead.
Okay. What about us do you think works well together? And how do we balance each other?
Yeah.
My goodness. What works well? I think the one thing that really works well between me and you is we communicate pretty well.
Okay.
I think especially, scratch that. We suck at that.
Hmm.
We are good planners.
Okay.
We plan pretty well, especially like around finances.
Right.
I think we do great on that.
Okay.
I think we do great with parenting.
Okay.
Of course, we can only do the best we can. But I also think we have been spending a lot of time together lately, and that has been working well, I think.
Yeah.
And what balances us? I think humor balances us, because
Yeah.
sometimes when you're not having the best time, and if I'm not having the best time, humor seems to bring back,
Yeah.
bring us back.
Yeah. Recenter us a
Would you say?
little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think we have been spending a lot more time together,
Yeah.
which is good.
Which is
doing
good. That was
this,
one of our New Year's couples resolution, to do
to do
a
this.
hobby together, which
this
we are
hobby.
doing together, and we are spending a lot of time together prior to shooting because we cannot figure out settings.
Yeah. Well, they keep changing, but that's what goes with nature, I think. So
Nice.
all right. Third question.
Good question.
Do you have habits you want me to change? Do you
Me.
okay, so do I have habits that I want you to change, or do I have habits that I want me to change?
So I think the question was, what habits do you want me to change?
What habits do I want my spouse to change? Okay.
I don't smoke and I don't do drugs, so you can't do those.
And I need you to start. That's what I want you to change.
We don't support any of that, by the way.
Start smoking. No, not at all. You are very on time. You're very. I think.
You want me to change that?
No, I think I'm trying to think what habits I would want you to change, and I'm trying to think if there's any habits really that are like. If anything, I think that you're always very pushing me to kind of be a little bit better about. Like even right now, when you were trying to get me to organize the cables, you're very organized. Which is
you want me to change that?
Which is something that I really look up to. So it's hard for me to really, if anything, and this is maybe not a habit, but I think that sometimes the way you view food is like you're very meticulous about what you eat and what you don't eat.
Oh, I'm very picky.
And it can be a little bit daunting to figure that out. But it kind of goes into two extremes. One, you can definitely have what you like and what you don't like, but then you'll surprise me. Like you'll want to have just like not a baked potato. What are those potatoes that you like?
Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes.
And so it kind of goes between the really meticulous and then just a sweet potato. And I'm like, sometimes I get confused. Or like just rice and milk.
Hey, don't tell my business.
Well,
those are my comfort things. People might be like, whoa, gross. Right. But I do I like the simplicity of food.
Yes.
I am I've come to realize I'm very, very picky with food.
Well, that's something that that it's it goes between that. It has to be presented just right. It has to look just right, and it has to be cooked just right. To where it's just a baked, it's just a sweet potato. So it's kind of hard to gauge, but that's really about the only thing because
my pickiness of food. What else?
No, I think that's it. Just because I know for me, food is kind of like
you would eat anything.
I think I'm more willing to try out different foods and for me, it's actually kind of an adventure to think. And believe me, I've been disappointed plenty of times when I've gone to a restaurant and like the food is terrible, just terrible. But I'm willing to give it a try, type of thing.
But I'm not.
But I think you are very set on your ways, and you really know what you like and what you don't like.
I eat. For me, I eat with my eyes.
That's like what you say. Yeah.
If my eyes are like
yeah.
And then the second thing is my nose. If I'm like,
it smells a little weird.
It won't get to by the time I taste it, I've already judged it. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm not changing that. No. Because that's
just who you are. That's fine.
I mean, even when I was younger, I could only eat at home.
Right.
I've never had a burger.
That's what I mean. If you eat ground meat,
but I eat ground meat and I love it. I eat chili, but I cannot get to the concept.
Or it's something
it could
that
be a
bothers
texture
you
thing.
about it.
It's a look. Like I don't understand the concept of a burger with the cheese and everything in it. It's like, why do you want? Anywho, no judgment here, but
okay.
Next,
your turn. I'm still thinking of my second bucket list, by the way. Once I get kicked out of the bar. Let back into the bar after being kicked out of a bar.
I ripped it apart. Okay, can you describe what your first heartbreak was like? Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh, this is rough. Let me tell you.
I know.
It was a boy. Let me tell you.
At least it wasn't like I lost a pet or something.
Hey, those are heartbreaks for people.
They are.
Hey,
They
don't minimize.
True.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be canceled before you even start. That's the thing, babe. But it was a boy and it was in high school.
High school heartbreaks are hard.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, when you haven't quite gotten your heart broken, that first one is rough. It took me a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a friend of mine, and my boyfriend decided that my friend was a better mate than I was.
Stole your boyfriend.
Oh, let me not say anything bad because she passed away. But you know, we it was high school.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of the first time you.
But I was so heartbroken. My
what did you do to fix it?
There was a lot of ice cream eating, and then there was a lot of you know, heartbreak CDs. Have you ever heard that song? This is our heartbreak hotel, or is it a motel? By
I think I have. But who is that?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's by Braxton. What is her name?
Tony Braxton.
I think so.
That was it.
Yeah, but
that was your
yeah.
jam.
I had to find music to.
We'll look that up and put that up in post production here. What that is.
But yeah, that was it. But
can I tell you some of my heartbreak? I think everybody has to develop their own heartbreak, kind of get over type of thing.
Yeah. What did you do to get over heartbreak?
So for me, I think it was important to just do something, get out and do something. Because if I was just to think about it, it would kind of be like too much. So I remember the first time that I got my heart broken, I like really bad. I went and did what is that thing where you shoot with a BB gun, or not a BB gun, but like paintball.
Paintball? Yeah,
paintball. Just because I knew that would take my mind completely away from it.
Remind me not to break your heart.
Please don't. Yeah, so that's so just do an activity like that. And then as far as my favorite kind of heartbreak song, you had that Tony Braxton. Mine was Wild Horses. I think it's by, oh gosh, I forget who it is. But
interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know some people like these days for like stress relief, there are rooms that you can go into and smash TVs and smash electronic, like smash rooms. Oh, smash is a different thing these days. No, do you know what it means to smash?
I don't.
It's to have sex.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we bleep that? I think YouTube doesn't care for that. Anywho.
I don't know.
But, yeah. Your turn to pick a question.
All right. Sounds good. Do you usually follow your head or heart when making decisions? I follow my head. I try not to make any decisions when I'm
with your heart?
Emotionally charged, but it's obviously that's not 100%. There's been times when I made the wrong decision or made a decision on impulse and usually pay for it. But most of the times I try to keep a pretty even head about things.
What would you say? What would you say would be a decision that require you to use your heart?
Well, obviously marrying you, that was pretty much,
you
know, I just kind of followed my heart on that one, which was good.
Did you do like a pros and cons?
You know,
or was it like, she's cute?
I think was pretty much like following, you know, just kind of like, okay, I'm infatuated, you know, just kind of like in love. And so I didn't do a pros and cons about that. I think the thing that I did do a pros and cons about was whether we should move well, you should move here or I should move to Minnesota.
Oh, I think we flipped a coin. Let's be honest, and I lost.
I do remember doing something like that, but
That's how we decided who's moving.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, you see how well we make decisions around here.
We've made some good ones.
We have made some really good decisions.
So.
Yeah. Nice.
And my throat got dry. But yeah.
Did you have something to drink over there?
Ran out.
Okay. Who was your first crush? Why do I keep picking this ones?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the last question.
And what were they like?
Okay.
Well, I want to say it was you.
First real crush.
Oh no, I've had plenty crushes.
Okay. Sounds good.
I mean, I feel like high school was... That's all you did. Crushed on people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say who he was because now they're famous.
Oh.
And I don't want you to know who they are either.
Yeah.
No, they are now famous. I don't even know where they are. But
who was your first famous crush? You can at least say that.
Oh, like a celebrity crush?
Like a celebrity crush.
Oh,
yeah.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. Some people do say I do have some
respect. Oh my God, no. You know what we should do? We should put a picture of George Clooney here.
And me? I'll try to do my best, George Clooney. No, you know who they thought I looked like more like Joey from Friends? Matt LeBlanc. Yeah, a lot of people thought I looked like Matt LeBlanc.
I don't see it. I don't look like anybody.
Let's see. You look...
No.
I was going to say like Lupita Nyong'o, but that's a little...
I love her.
Yeah,
I love her. That would be great if I did. But are you saying that because we are both from Kenya?
Yes.
Cancel this guy. You know what we should talk about?
What's that?
I think we should talk about last time when we were closing a blog or vlog. What is this, vlog?
Yes.
Or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
We said we were going to talk about whose decisions are taken and how they take it.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Like when we have to come up with ideas and we said, okay, everybody put in your ideas. And how do you feel that process goes between us in our relationship?
I think a lot of the times you're having an idea and it's hard for you to listen to my idea before we listen to your idea.
You think I take over?
I think you're very much knowing what you want to do, and I think I find it hard to express that maybe there's another way to, like, I feel like I almost have to have a prepared statement
ahead of time
so that I can have some of those ideas.
Where do you think that comes from?
Well, case one. This morning we were talking about how the lag was happening, and I had an idea that maybe it was the computer. But I do say that I have to get over some of those early feelings because listening to your ideas, we were able to fix some of those issues. And I think that happens a lot. Like, I just need to be able to listen, just kind of put my ego aside and listen more to what you have to say. Because even though it's like I also have this strong idea and I'm like, okay, this is definitely going to fix it. In reality, a lot of times, even if we take kind of your methodical approach, which is maybe looking up things up and kind of
yeah, I'm very let's look things up.
Yeah,
I'm very process. Let's write it down so next time we just look at it.
And for me, a lot of the times it's like instinctual. Like my instinct told me, like, it's a computer. I look at this like this. I look at this. It has to be this. And in reality, well, you can see. I mean, we fixed the issues without having to get a new computer.
Let's go. So your fix is let's go to Best Buy and just buy a new computer.
Well, yeah, my fix was like, okay, what about the computer is different than it was last time? That was kind of like where my mind was going. Whereas your mind was going, what can we fix about this program we're using so that we can make it better.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
So
I think sometimes we do crash in that part of like sometimes, and I don't know if it's a woman thing, but sometimes I tend to be more, I need to have data showing me, or maybe it's the accountant in me, like what I need to have, like, okay, why is this happening? Let's just research and listening. I mean, even the people that I would watch on YouTube explaining it to me, I'm very picky on who I'm watching.
Who you're watching, which is good.
And you just pick one person, and I'm like, let's filter through the person who a million people has seen, and who also there.
So I think what I learned is to try to be more and more patient with the way we approach things, because we went through a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of people, some of which did not help at all. But at the end of the day, we did find something that did help.
It's a journey, not the destination.
Yeah, and I keep reminding myself that every time I kind of get frustrated. It's like, no, remember, it's not about solving it now and kind of having that hack right now. It's about spending time with you and going through the journey and listening and kind of putting my ego aside. So.
Yeah. Well, I think this has been a good session.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm glad I got to learn a little bit about you. That you want to be kicked out of the bar as you before you croak.
Oh, that's right.
Is that a word?
I think the other one is I want to jump from a second story window and do kind of like a flip and land and keep on running. Like that's
don't try that at home. And
like
I think we need to call a therapist.
Did you see like in the Matrix where they
No, I'm not promoting none of that. That will end. You end up getting hurt.
There is no spoon.
Was it like a movie?
Yeah, The Matrix. Yeah,
I watched it. I just can't remember the details. Let me tell you, the movies I remember is where there's a love story and a winter wedding.
There was a little bit of a love story there, but that was not.
They
it's
didn't
not your
highlight
genre.
it as,
that's more sci-fi, which is mine, and yours is more romantic. But anyway, yeah. So my final answer, and we'll end it on this, is that I want to jump from a second story window and kind of do a little flip and then keep on running.
You're not doing none of that. Stop.
Okay, then I better get kicked out from a bar then.
I can make that happen. I would gladly help you.
Yes,
that one.
We'll make that one happen. So,
all right.
Well, this was a short one, and I think we intentionally want to make it shorter than the last one.
Oh, I feel like last time we just kept talking and talking and talking.
So, but, so glad to hear from you guys. We love the comments from last time as well.
Oh, and, we should take a moment to thank everybody who watched and the 7 subscribers that we have. We appreciate it. And if you're watching this, because we have 53 views on the last one, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Down below.
That's right. And we'll hope to see you next time. So
bye everybody.
Bye bye.